Hello guys and welcome back to my Civilization 6 series playing as Greece and the character Pericles, and also including the Rise and Fall DLC, which includes quite a new features and stuff that we're still getting into. So overall the run's gone really well so far. I've had some great help off people leaving suggestions, hints and tips in the comments, and I've actually had a few more that I want to go through right now to we kind of catch up to where we've come from. One of them is off Tom Peled, hopefully pronounced that correctly. He actually put these in the first and second episodes of the series that went up, but I just recorded the episodes 3 and 4 just as he posted these comments, but I still think they're quite relevant. So he put, you couldn't harvest the wheat before, you couldn't harvest the wheat because you haven't finished pottery. So I was kind of a bit confused earlier on in the game, if we actually go all the way back to the start. Where is pottery? Yeah, because it says allows harvesting of wheat and rice. And what I was confused, I thought, I couldn't turn it into a bonus like this. But what it actually means is I couldn't use it to boost myself. So if you look at, I don't think we have a builder anywhere we can actually click on. But it's that one where you can actually boost the productivity. So you get rid of, you give yourself a big bonus, but you get rid of the turn-by-turn bonus. So you get like a massive chunk of food up front to harvest it all in one go. The same as if you did it with stone or the woods or the jungle, anything like that. That gives you, I think when you do it to jungle or stone, you get a boost in production. So that's a good way just to finish maybe a building off, or maybe a wander if you've got a couple of turns left, just to give you that initial push over the line. Another one he put was harvesting a resource is removing it for an instant bonus, is pretty much what I said. You can only harvest bonus resources. Removing a jungle or forest gains an instant boost too, which is fantastic. I did reply to some of them. He also said you should look up instantaneous boosts for every bonus resource and feature, which again is something which is in the Civipedia. It's quite explanatory in quite a lot of it, and I had a little look through, and it's kind of nice. Again, the woods and the jungles provide a good bonus, but it's stuff like that provides you a bonus resource like this one. I don't think the luxury resources class, you can trade them for bonuses. But yeah, all these that you can use to get instantaneous boosts, and the same with woods and rainforests, which is kind of nice. And the final one he put was, when you research radio, you should settle the coast north of Greece and increase the appeal up there for seaside resorts. So the idea is I want to go for a culture bonus, and if I get a settlement up here on the coast, it would actually help maybe a city over here. Somewhere, and then another city down here, and what that'll enable to do is I can improve all the coastal tiles later down the line to have seaside resorts, and that will actually increase your culture. It increases the appeal as well, which is part of the cultural victory condition. So if we actually go into here and actually have a culture, we need tourists. So tourists are the big thing to get. And to achieve culture victory, you must attract visiting tourists by generating high amounts of culture and tourism. Victory is achieved when you attract more visiting tourists to your civilization than any other civilization that has domestic tourists at home. So if we, so for each one of these, it says we need to get 19 of a lot of these, 14, oh well, 14 Pericles. But basically it means we've got to draw 19 from each one of these civs to actually help quite a lot. And at the moment we're at 18, which is kind of cool. But yeah, I do appreciate the comments on that one. Another one we got was off Angels Olivares, which says the wonder has to be built on a lake not adjacent to it. So I was trying to build, not the Great Library, it was something else. If we have a quick look at what it was, I think I can open up the production menu without changing it. Which one was it? Yeah, I kind of didn't read that. I said it must be built, I thought it was next to a lake, but it said it must be built on a lake. So I actually have to buy one of these tiles to do that, and then the bonus is next to it. So each one of these tiles next to the coast, the lake, so this one and this one provide the bonus. So it was me again not reading correctly and just assuming that it had to be nearby. So if I buy say this tile for instance, it'll actually provide a bonus for the next two adjacent ones. So thank you very much for that. It was an overlook by my part, and again I really do appreciate the comments. It's surprising how much mistakes I make and not realising that I just read something slightly off or wrong. But yeah, like I said, it's going really well, and I do appreciate people leaving comments. I will always read them, I'll always reply to them, and if I do enjoy your comment and I think it's really helpful, I will put it up on the videos, as I always try doing. And again, if it does take me time to reply to comments, it's just because the way I do my sessions, I record about an hour-long session and split it up into about 2 30-minute videos, so it's about 2 episodes per session as such. So it will take me a bit of time to kind of you know, respond in terms of it and be able to see it actually put up. So I do want to actually put some settlements up the top of here at some point. We do actually have a great person, so that was one thing we kind of left upon, which is a great scientist. Trigger the Eureka moments for mathematics, which we've already got mathematics though, haven't we? Which just seems kind of pointless by this point. Let me just have a look here. Yeah, so it also does kind of give an extra bonus for a medieval area, so one of these. But it seems kind of... I'm going to skip it. I mean, triggers one Eureka moment from mathematics and one random technology from the medieval. Well, it seems to be pointless doing that, so I'm going to pass for now. And then we'll come back next time around and get that. And see what we can do in most terms at all. Now, we are back at peace with Cleopatra after she had that war with us, and we kind of pushed her back, which were good, and we've got now walls up in all our settlements. I am trying to get the Great Library built, and I do need to get, if we have a look here quickly, that's Industrial Zones of Apprentices. There is something which you can do, I think it's, is it wood construction? Which one allows you to be able to chop down trees for an instant boost? Because that allows harvesting of stone. Ah, yes, so that allows the chopping of rainforest, which reveals also iron on top of it. I think there's also another one for woods, yeah. So it means we can go to each one of these if we want to boost the production, get a builder, and instant give production value for each one of those woods. But we do need a builder, which we don't have any at the moment. I could buy a builder. Oh, no, actually I can't. Too expensive. Swords, people, you could stay there for now, I guess. My scout was just having a look around to see what happened at Scythia, because... seems like they're having a bit of a battle out here. I don't know if that was barbarians coming in raiding or there's another... I think because there is Victoria all the way over here on their own. So we're kind of like in the sandwich in the middle here. We've got Scythia to our west, we've got Egypt to our south, and then we've got Spain to our east. So it may be something just to keep in mind with them. But they're saying, oh, we also do have the Cree as well. So we're kind of sandwiched in quite a lot. My delegation, I let your delegation in, but last time you declared war on me. Okay, completing trade routes, we can get rid of that one.
All papers and forms.
Oh, looks like we've got Catholicism coming in. There is, I should really get... Hey, what happened to my trade route? Oh, it's finished. Never mind, me being stupid. Okay. What would be a good thing to go for? Because we've got the trade routes now going between all the cities. I mean, the only one I don't have is a road going on this tile, which just seems kind of pointless. But I do want to see if I can... where's my city states? Does any of them require... That's quite a great merchant. Send a trade route. Encampment. And a Eureka for celestial navigation. I mean, Stockholm would be good, but I think they're all the way over there. And I don't know if my trade route can get to them. I mean, it would be good. No, my trade route can't go to Stockholm anyway. So I think I just need to get production. So if I go to and move my... So I want to try and get the Great Library finished. So I'm going to send the bonus there for production. Still got my scout moving around, so let's just have a look this way. I want to see what's more or less happening on that front. I want to get a builder out here once this Great Library is finished. Oh, so they actually have bugged off a little bit, which is nice. Will I be able to get a religion anytime soon? Probably not. That's fine. So we want production. So we can get from Corinth or Ephesus. I guess it doesn't really make much difference. I mean, we get more food from Corinth. So it's not really too bad. So how about we just have a look at all? Because a lot of these provide production anyway. Is there anything that provides... No. Okay, so let's go for... Let's go from Corinth, I guess. One production doesn't seem like a lot, but it's, again, always better than nothing. So let's get heading this way. I mean, there is quite a lot of desert tiles, isn't there, out there? Okay, so now we've actually finished the arena, we can now build the Colosseum. And I want to probably build it... Oh, what would be a good idea is if I buy it on an open tile and then use a builder to quickly put it through. Because it has to be next to the arena. So I'm going to buy that tile and then I'm going to build it there. We also do have a great writer. Ooh, hello. Metaphors, writing, Herodotus, classical era. Ooh, it gives writing. Okay, cool. So we can actually do it in this one.
I held up a fistful of sand and showed it to him.
Nice. Okay, cool. And then we've got to wait another turn for him to do the next one. So I do want to get apprenticeships just for the industrial zone, because I can actually build that next to the stones in Corinth, which will be here, and once we get this mined up. We've also got the great person recruited, so we get a bit of an era score for that one. Very nice indeed. Oh, there is some barbarians going. We'll just move up this way, because I don't mind the scout. Can we not... Ah, we don't have any more places to get the next one. Must occupy a district of wonder with a free slot in the great work type. Okay, so we ain't got any more writing slots available. So we're just going to put him to sleep for now, and we can come back and use him when we get that. My alpha metaphors? No. Why would I give you that? I've just got that. Go away, Spain. Wow, it must be a good one, because everyone's asking for it. Now, if I want a culture victory, I can't be giving this stuff away. That would be a bad idea.
It was a fantastic landscape.
Mount
All
Riamora.
around were rock.
We got promotion. Faster through rainforest, I guess. Did we lose? Yeah, we must have done. Where's my scout? I must have lost the other scout that I had. Natural wonder discovered. Yep. Sweet. Another great person. Great scientist. Libraries provide +1 science. Instantly build a library in this district. Ooh. Yes. That would be quite helpful to have. I think it might already have libraries. Has this already got a library? Let me just have a little check round quickly. No, I don't want to have a look at them. I want to have a look at the city. Let's have a look. Have you got a library? Yes, this one does. Corinth does. How about you? Athens. I think Athens does. I think the only one that doesn't have a library yet is this guy in Ephesus. Yes. So the idea would be I'd leave it for... Because what did he do? Libraries provide 1+ science. And instantly build a library in this district. So the best thing to do would be to send him over to here, get a library built in that district, and then put it in there to get free library. Which I will do. Just trying to use everything efficiently as possible. Okay, you met a representative of Yerevan. Okay, it's from the new city-state. Recruit a great engineer, and we do have more housing needed in Corinth. Okay, it's at 9 out of 10. You're just going to have to wait. Yeah, and sleep for you two as well. Yeah, I'll give you a delegation. Everyone's welcome in the great city, well, the great, like I say, it's the great empire of Greece. Yeah, we do have, right, so we're actually Surzane quite a lot of people, which is good, and we can actually get Surzane of, these guys as well. There we go. So that means we're Surzane of how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 out of 7 that I know. I think that's a really good deal. We've actually done apprenticeships now, which is good. Hanging Sophia, which that's more for faith. Yeah, it does. You have to found a religion to get that anyway. Oh, the Forbidden City, but that does require universities. Do we actually have that? Oh, so I'd have to go for education anyway to get the universities to then get the printing bonus. And we'll get the bonus in this one anyway for building an aqueduct. What's that one? That's amenities, great person, that's general. Medieval walls. So it's probably a good idea to go for education, because this is already boosted anyway, and then be able to boost that with getting the universities. So let's go on that level for now. Yep, and then there's new religion. So we're out of the religion race, but I don't mind for that one. We've got a couple more turns left for the Great Library. Go away, Queen Victoria. No one likes you. You're too far away to do anything anyway. Unless you're going to send a navy on my northern coast. Oh, looks like there's some battling going on. Yeah, I've got some influence from Islam apparently. Okay, so we've got the bonus there. So I do want to get a campus, if possible. Now, where would it be a good idea to build a campus? Yeah, because it's next to the aqueduct and adjacent bonus from that one. So I'm going to build it on here. Then once the campus is built in 18 turns, I can then use the bonus to get a free library. Which I don't mind. Wow, okay, so you threatened me and then when you said we're really good friends. That's very contradictory. Mixed signals off you,
We
Victoria.
can roam the bloated stacks of the Library of Alex.
Yay, library.
Every man should make his son learn some useful trade
Ow.
or profession.
We've got a lot of stuff
So that
going
in
on
these
here.
days of changing fortunes,
Schnitzer, yeah.
they may have something tangible to fall back upon.
Do we have rainforest tiles? We have a couple. There's one there. There's another two here. But it has to be in the city. So it seems like you'd want to keep your rainforest tiles for a while unless you want to. But I don't really have much, so I could probably skip on that one. It must be built on a rainforest as well. Yeah, I could probably skip that. Let's have a look at policies. Is there anything I want to do? The Great Writer one's quite useful to have. I mean, the Great Merchant will be useful as well. Production, I mean, I could probably change the defensive buildings out for now because we're not really at war anymore. So, amenities when garrison, loyalty per city's garrison units, cavalry production, units yield, well, let's go for medieval broadband cavalry units. Well, I think this one will be good at some point, and then defensive bastion will be fine. You know what? We'll do that because we don't need the bonus for defending units just yet. Production for all cities. Well, the adjacencies bonus will be very useful to have, but I do want to get another builder, another settler. But I don't think it'll be useful for now. I mean, the campus district adjacency bonus would be really good. Or the builder one. Ooh. Yeah, we'll get that one. And then I think that's it. Because that means the builders come with seven uses. Okay, the wonder's complete, which is good. The city-state quest is complete. And then we've got all this tech bonuses, which is nice. And we've also got a new governor promotion. Oh, wow, there's a lot happening here. So we can actually improve particular ones we've got already, or we could actually go about get like Magnus in. Oh, where can we build? Oh, we have got this guy in here for the bonus for the libraries. But I mean, if I move him over to here and then put the guy that allows me, the governor that allows me to, where is it on here? The bonuses, it would be useful, because what's that one? 20% towards industrial zone buildings, which is the one that allows you to be able to... That doubles... That's commercial harbours. Is it one of these? Plus 50% yields from plot harvest and feature removals in city. And I think that's a base you get. So that's like the bog standard one you get. And then you could use all these ones. So I'm going to appoint him. So I think it'd be good to get the steward. And then what I'll do is I'll place him in Corinth, which will take a few turns. And then I'll be able to assign the educator, and I'll move him to, which is promotions, which is, yeah, towards 30 square buildings, and he's also got the increase in culture and that. But I'll put him back in there later down the line. But for now, I'll put him into Ephes. And then after 5 turns, when I start wanting to harvest some of the maybe these, actually would have been a good idea. I mean, yeah, we'll see. There's so much going off. The idea is to use him to get the extra bonuses. Okay, so we've got some cultural stuff we can get on with. I mean, the diplomatic services would be nice. It's good for science, but then again, the medieval fairs would be quite good. And houses with... yeah, we'll get that one. Gives a good extra governor reward as well. Oh, yeah, builder. Where are you? I mean, 3 turns to build a builder. I'm not going to really argue on that one. So classical era ends in 9 turns, which we're already into the medieval era ourselves. We're all well over it anyway. We're going to have golden age again. It's above 66 points. So that's fine by me. Okay, so we've got a builder. So we can actually now build a couple of bits and pieces. So if we want to actually boost anything particular. So what do you think we should build in here? I mean, I'd love to get the amphitheater because that would actually give the great writing slot. And then it gives extra culture as well. I was saying that I did want to get this one, didn't I? Oh no. Amenities, For each lake tile within one tile, plus 1 food, 1% for each lake tile in your empire, and must be built on a lake tile adjacent.